Coach, the win over Pitt, how important was it for you guys to have that type of win with just a few games left here in non-conference play?
Well, we was coming off a loss, so anytime you want to get that next win, I thought we shot the ball pretty well. I thought defensively at times we played pretty well, so it was good. Anytime you beat Pitt at Pitt by the 30-some, it's a pretty good game.
Talking to Tiny earlier, and I was kind of asking her about, you look at her stats and they're pretty much improved across the board, and you think, well, she's totally back, and then she's telling us about all the stuff that she still has to do to get ready each day, and it's still a process for her. But her three-point shooting is much improved, her rebounding is much improved. What are you seeing there?
It says a lot about her.
Yeah.
She still is in some pain, and she's exactly right. Her bad foot has affected her good foot, and so she's really treating both feet, and that's tough in basketball because you need your feet, and but she's doing a good job. She's doing rehab exactly the way she should be doing, and she's taking care of her body and she is having a great year so far, and I'm very proud of her, and there's no doubt she's in some pain at times, but she plays through it, and it says a lot about her character.
What's helped her three-point shooting? Why is that? Her numbers are really up there.
I just think she's getting set.
Yeah.
It's not in a rush, and she's letting the game come to her and not forcing those shots. And with that being said, I think players are setting her up, penetrating, kicking, and giving her good looks, and she's knocking them down.
Yeah.
She said she learned a lot last year from sitting and listening to you more, I
Yeah.
guess. Do you see that? Like the smartness of the game?
It's amazing when you're playing, you really don't see the little thing. You just, you're consumed with what you're doing. And then when you sit over there and watch and listen and see the breakdowns defensively and offensively, even as a player, you start understanding why coaches say certain things, why coaches do certain things. And without a doubt, I think it helped her a lot understanding the game a little bit better.
Get a chance to get another guard to come in and with Lucky.
Yeah.
Had some good minutes probably off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited about Lucky becoming eligible. And, like you said, it'll give us another guard off the bench. And, I think she plays as good as defense as anybody we have on the team, so that's good. And she can shoot the three, and she's a team player. So we're excited about her starting.
A big win over this same team just less than a month ago. What were your takeaways from that first game you played up against Eastern Kentucky?
Well, we played pretty well. We played pretty well. Now, my biggest concerns right now is that we played pretty well, and we go in there and just stand around and think we can just show up. So that's my biggest concerns right now, because they do have some shooters. Even the first quarter, it was close, and because they were hitting threes and taking us inside some, but then we got it going a little bit. So my biggest concern is be ready to play hard, execute, don't play the score, play the game, and don't worry about what the score is.
I guess from a fan perspective, what's it going to be like to have maybe a different group of people, because you're playing in Charleston, you get those fans from the southern part of the state to be able to come watch you play?
We always have a good time going down Charleston. It's always exciting to, like you said, get different people to have an opportunity to see you play and hopefully get the support. It really helps you to get the support throughout the state when you play in different areas. And so we're excited. We're always excited when we play in Charleston.
Lucky's obviously, she's been on the team since last year, working out, practicing. As she got closer and closer to this date, I'm sure this was a date she had circled for quite a while. Have you seen, her spirits pick up in practice?
Well, she's picked up. Of course, I've made her pick up her intensity, and kept telling her now it's time to step it up. And she's a great young lady, so naturally she did. And I think she'll be very nervous. I think what I'm going to do is put her in right away and let her throw the ball away about 4 times and get her out and get her back in. She'll be fine. But she's going to be really nervous. She hadn't played for a year.
Right.
And playing, in her first game here. So we'll get her in early and then get the jitters out.
How important is this stretch of games before conference play?
Well, they're all important. We're really not excited. We lost 2. We're disappointed in that, but these next 4 games before conference play is very important. Very important. Every game's important now because you're always trying to build your resume for NCAA and that type of stuff. So every game's important.